Today I'll be reacting to your guys' clips that you guys sent me on my Discord not that while ago. Recently there was a competition where you can send 2 clips in my Discord, and whoever had the best clips out of the 2 would be given a free Brawl Pass from one and only. So there's actually a couple of clips that we have on here, which is nice to have, and for some reason we have someone opening a Pokemon. I don't know why we have a Pokemon clip here, but you know, I guess somebody's gonna work. I want to see what this is. So our first one is from Star, and it seems one's both from Knockout and one was from Brawl. So let's take a look at it. Okay, whoa. That was very fast. Fang gets a supers, but Biscuit, which I presume is Star, immediately jumps, avoids the Fang super, kills Dynamite instead. But Biscuit stays alive and wins the match too. Alright, not bad. I'll give it a solid 6. Nothing too crazy, but that was the winning game right there. This is video number 2. It's like Byron will get both kills. This is his other account team, but he stops it with the super and saves the goal from going to a loss. And that's it. So Penny had the other star power. Both his team dies. Why is there a Gene in Brawl Ball? But that was pretty solid, I would say. I think I'm also gonna give this one a 6 as well. Nothing too crazy, a star power is able to stop it. So, in total, Star will get a 12 out of 20. Next is my good friend Octobrawl, which I know Octobrawl long enough. He has 2 clips ready to go. He has a W on his reactions from someone, so it might be a good clip, I'm not sure. So let's take a look at his first clip. So, King Bob, Steph, I know those 2. They're about to fall, they're starting to fall behind. Octo dodges like a madman though, and kills all 3 of them to win the match. Wait a minute, he dodged all those shots too, huh? Was proclaiming the worst brawler in the game. Dodges those shots. Uses gadget. Super. Oh my god. That was pretty darn good, Octo. I'll give that a solid 9. That was good. I know dodge is simple to use in terms of like, you know, using a button or whatever, but it's so important to dodge, especially if you're a close range brawler and just getting a team wipe on the last round specifically to win the match. And this is the second one with the tick. He already won a round. And it seems his teammates, it's Mandy and Edgar. Mandy will go down. Edgar goes down too. And now it's just him and Kenji. Uses 2 gadgets, and Octo's not in a good situation. Gadgets it though. Gets the kill on Kenji. Good gadget usage. And now it's between a counter of Mr. P and Kit. I'm not. Now it's him versus Mr. P, which Mr. P counters Tick pretty well. But Octo has managed to get a super, so that might come in handy. Mr. P misses the first hit and gets the clip off. Octo demonstrates that was good, and now it's just Mr. P alone. And he's running for it too, he's running into the gas. Octo's dodging decently well. No gadgets by the way, but he gets his super and he kills him. Oh wow. To kill Mr. P, it's like, I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, Mr. P can counter the thrower as well, including Tick. So considering Octo got another super up before even Mr. P got any advantage, that's pretty darn good. I'm gonna give Octo an 8. So I mean, Octo will get a 17 out of 20, which that's looking pretty darn good. Octo has some very good clips. Next up is Halscyon, and he has his 2 clips ready to go, both in Brawl Ball. I don't hear any music, but it's alright. I think he's the Rico. He will get a single kill, a double kill, with the triple kill as Rico. And that's it. So he gets a full-on triple kill. Alright, that was solid. I'll give it a solid 7. The second clip is 10 seconds. It seems says Mortis. So he's in the middle with BB Surge, Melody has the ball, gets a couple clips in, gets the super, we'll get another super, kill the BB. And he will get a full team wipe with Mortis. Alright. And the goals, and the little trick shot goal. Oh, that would do it. That was pretty good. Besides the music, I have to cut that out, unfortunately, but I can make that work. To you, House, that's an 8 right there. So Hal will get a 15 out of 20. Now he's in second. So Octo and Hal so far has the best score. Sorry, Star, but you're out. Next up is Gray. for Gohan. He has a full clip. We teamed against Gabri in ranked. How do you even... Okay, let's just watch. Hex is Gray. And they're spinning. In ranked? Because I've seen teaming too often, but I don't see much in ranked. And there you have a team win, by the way. There he won the first round. And he actually goes in the smoke. How do you even do that? I have very many doubts that it wasn't ranked, but I'm gonna give that a 7. That's so rare. That's funny as well. I missed because Chile was distracting me. Chile. I know I'm not saying your name right, probably, but you know. And he's in here too, of course. Since this one seems to be more out of focus, I'm just gonna go to this one. He destroys the whole lobby with Pam, which Pam right now is the most forgotten brawler in the game, so I'm actually intrigued by this. Well, it's already a lie, because someone already died already. Gets the gadget off. We'll get a kill. Alright, not bad. He gets the star power, and it gets the kill. The healing turret star power, one that does damage. Mama's hug. Everyone forgets that does damage. So what, that's 3 kills already? And now it's 5 left. He's against an 8 power cube Edgar. We'll jump on him. Forgets that he's a gadget and just kills him, even with the shield gadget. And that's it. So it wasn't really a full lobby. People forget Pam can actually do so much with that gadget. But it's not the entire lobby or whole lobby. It's just using the gadgets. So I'm giving this one a 7. Gray will get Gohan specifically will get a 14 out of 20. I don't know if that rank one would go up higher or not, but it's hard to believe that was ranked or not, especially when I can't see the end of the replay. If it was, though, like if he shows the end of the clip being ranked, I would definitely up it to like 8 or 9, because you can't, that never happens in ranked. Next up is Knub. Apparently he has a cool Dyna clip. Speed up, he gets a triple kill off the get-go. There's another super. We'll get it. Oh, that's nice. So sped up below. He got his super from feeding from Primo. Super Say gets a double kill on Pam and Primo. Then triple kills to Pam. Supers to Primo Shelly. And gets a full opening to score the goal. So you're gonna get a 6. That's pretty good. This next one's a 3v1 he did a long time ago. A 3v1. I'm intrigued. So he's the Byron, it seems. Against a Colt, Piper, and Edgar. Edgar tries to rush in. Doesn't get enough clips. Won't get the kill, speeds up, and now it's just Colt and Piper. Byron has more range compared to these two combined. So really his aim's gonna be important. He gets a double aim on Piper, super kill, dodges the Colt super, and behind the wall. And he will get the triple kill. And he was being patient enough because they know Colt wasn't gonna do too well in endgame. Piper was gonna have issues, but he kills the only sniper that could really outsnipe him. And knows it's Colt. And he was dodging pretty darn well. Then we'll give it an 8.
That's pretty good.
It was only the first round too. If it was like an end round where you're the last one standing in the 3rd round of a tiebreaker set, then that definitely would have done it too. Don't get me wrong, the Edgar rushed in and a Colt auto-aimed just a little. Knock, you're also getting a 14 out of 20. You're going to tie with Gray. Next up is Steven, 120 days. He's already losing by 10 points in bounty, so that's intriguing. It seems that he only has 1 clip. So, unfortunately, I don't know if he's going to get enough points to get the Brawl Pass, but we'll see. So I'm trying to think who... So he's going to be apparently the Shade. He's the Shade. Edgar rushes in. Doesn't get too much. Whoa. Okay, hold on. And that was the ranked match. He won... Whoa, back up. So Steven was in the back. Edgar rushed in. Carl ran away, but we'll get the kill on Carl. And Steven gets a double kill against the Grom and the Piper. And not for that, he gets 12-2. He goes 12-2 with Shade. I mean, compared to his team stats and the enemy stats, his team did worse than him. He was the only one doing all this work. Steven, you're only get a 9. That's solid. Unfortunately, though, he only made 1 clip, so it's not going to make it anywhere. But if Steven had a 2nd clip, Steven would have had a good shot at actually getting this Brawl Pass. But next up is Pole, the guy who traumatizes me with his Sprout gameplay. And he has his 2 clips ready to go, both in Knockout. And of course, one of them is playing Sprout, of course. There you go. Gets a Gale, Dynamite, and Mr. P with a Buzz and Edgar on his team. So he dodges all Mr. P shots, dodges the stun, gets the kill on Mr. P. He can use the dodge this Dynamite out. Supers to dodge the super shot, and he's going one-on-one against Dynamite, gets a double kill. Now, it's not a team kill, but you need to look at something real quickly. He uses his super, because he's about to get hit by this Dynamite shot. He uses his super to dodge it, like a Dyna Jump. Then he gadgets it again. Like, he playing the super, and then after just missing a couple of shots, he kills the Dynamite as well. Oh, that's a 9, because even if you're a Sprout main, I'm pretty certain it's really tricky to even land that perfectly. Next up, we have him on the Bell. And apparently, it's almost it's a 1-on-3. Of course, Buzz Lightyear's here. Buzz Lightyear's already dead. Gets a kill on the stew, and now it's Brock and Eve. And Brock got greedy, pushes in, Pole gets another kill, and now it's up to Eve. But he has super available. Pole's taking his time. Be careful with dodging. He dodges well, heals up, which is good. Good idea for the last minute game. Lands the super, which is important. And then he gets the super, the land clip. It's very important to heal up when you're near the end game of a 1-on-1. He won the match too for his team. Dodges well, lands his shot, and then he precisely aims it perfectly on the Eve. So that was a 1-on-3 as well. So I'm gonna give another 9 to Pole. That was excellent. So Pole will now take the top spot, having 18 out of 20. That was pretty darn good. Next up, we have Saric. Apparently, right now he's losing the gem offer. It's 10 seconds and they have a full gem clean. He breaks into Daryl, and he sees the kill. He goes Hypercharge Super, goes for Leon instead, gets the kill on the Leon. He's another Super and kills the Kenji too. And that just reflipped the entire time, and he might have won that too. Oh, he only has one clip, but Saric, that's like an A right there. Fortunately, it's not going to be enough to take on Pole and Octo, but Saric would have had a great first clip there. Next is Applum. Can't really tell. I'm going to call him Ducky. Ducky is his name, and he has 2 clips. One in Brawl Ball, one in Hot Zone. Look at this one, 9 seconds. Apparently he's the Sam, gets a kill on the Grom. So Grom was too scared, went too passive, went too aggressive. Pushed in. Joe underhands the puck onto the wall. Lands on this wall, and Gray teleports trying to get it, but misses, and he goes under this second wall, and then gets the goal. Thing is, 2v2 Brawl Hockey don't get me wrong, it's fun, but it's really not that hard to score a goal. The way that Ducky scored it, though, was kind of crazy. For that, I'm going to give it a positive 7. It's not crazy, but the way he did it, though, was pretty darn good. So here's a second clip. He's a Grom, it seems. And he gets a full team wipe with Grom. Lands a super. Grom is so just... If you could just time your angles right, he's so darn good. And not only that, he got a team wipe on the Hot Zone. I was like, Grom, that would be satisfying. That's very satisfying to land a double clip and just a team wipe. That's an 8. So Apple or Ducky will get a 15, which is tied with Hal. Not enough for the Brawl Pass, but tied in third, still pretty darn good. Next up is Sherro. And apparently he's gonna be the Juju. And Juju gets a full kill on the kid. Okay, so it's Fang and Surge. Misses the super. So much for a Master Fang. And now it's between him and a Surge, which would have been dead, but somehow survives. Gets the super off. And now Fang tries to rush in. Will get killed by the super. And oh my god. Fang and Surge play that so bad. You cannot do that. You cannot let Juju escape like that. But I was a solid 9. There was no possible way you could have won that. Especially it was like a 1-on-2 against a Surge and a Fang. So apparently he's the Mortis. We'll get the kill on the Mandy. We'll hit the other star power. It heals him every time he gets a kill. And now it looks like the Sandy. Sandy's low. Goes after the Mandy instead. He gets a full super clip. Kills the Crow. And then gets a kill on the Mandy. That's exactly the way you want to play a Mortis. And Hot Zone specifically, Mortis is basically a last pick. No matter what you do, he's a very solid last pick. But that will be a 7. That's not bad. So in terms of this, Sherro will get a 16. Not enough, but it was probably the next best clip that ties him in third. And next up is Abheek. This one's in Showdown, Duo Showdown it seems. Uses Hypercharge Super to get away from the Dynamite, but he gets the other one, kills the Dynamite, and now it's the Buzz Lightyear. But then he uses his Hypercharge Super with his other super Alright, that's a lot of brain games here. Dynamite goes down. Buzz Lightyear has low on health. Gets back with the shield. Takes the star power. Shield supers back into Buzz Lightyear and gets a kill. Not only that, but Abheek was also 5 power cubes under a Buzz Lightyear and a Dynamite. 7 power cubes and not much space to work with. That's pretty good. Buzz Lightyear played it bad too, though. He played it very badly. So Abheek will get a 9 on his first one. This one's a knockout with a tiebreaker in set. It's Rico. Okay, this is his TikTok too. Rico supers, wall hits, gadgets. Wow. That was way faster than I expected. So he had a hypercharge already set with super, which is very good. Uses it as walls and get a full clip on the wall set, which is good. Makes more range. We'll get the kill on the Rico. Then he focuses on the Colt. Gets a kill there. He gets another super to get the Primo, and Primo was not able to dodge it. He sums him down. And that was also a set match winner too. So since of that, Abheek, you're going to get a 8 as well. You're going to get an 8. You're going to get a 9 and 8, which puts you at 17, which ties with Octo. And since we have a tie now, we're going to do something a bit unique. And we're actually going to give a tiebreaker pass to both Octo and Abheek. So there's going to be 3 now. Since both Abheek and Octo had very good clips, we're going to just give them both the Brawl Pass. But since they had both good clips, they're both getting the Brawl Pass. And Pole is still number 1 with 18 points. Next up is Kooper. Kooper isn't here, but we're going to watch his clips anyway. I know who he is. This Cord will get killed. Edgar miss all. You have to be... How do you hit the wall, take an extra second to go over the ball, and super onto the goal line? I bet he got all the kudos in that match too. -5 for the Edgar, but in terms of clipping and notice, I'll give it a solid 5. Nothing too crazy, just the Edgar through completely. He's the Lou. Mortis gets a clip. Mortis gonna kudos, and he's trick shots and misses. How ironic is to say that it's both an Edgar and a Mortis that both had the bad plays. So again, I'll give it a -10 for the Mortis, but a 5 for the play. Pretty good. So Kooper will get a 10. Okay. Next up is Sakura, which Sakura has only 1 clip, it seems. There, max. With Stu in the middle, stun super, doesn't get the kill though. Dynamite tries to super, misses, and he's dodging, gadgeting, speeding, super. Gets all of it, and he cannot get him killed. Kit supers, misses. Dynamite's another clip, will not escape, and dodges. See, if you're playing Max, Max requires so much focus and will. I can't play Max. If you see me play Max in ranked, you know I can't play Max. Max requires so much focus. It's like playing Cole, where you have to predict the shots, so you have to predict their shots they're gonna make on you. Now, I've seen a lot of Max dodging clips before, but considering a Kit jumped on you, a Stu gadget supered you, and Dynamite supered you and hit you multiple times, but you didn't die. God gave us one a 9. And Sakura only has 1, unfortunately, so Sakura will get a 9. You have Yuggers up with a Mortis clips, my best Mortis clip, which it seems he edited it, which is a full, it's basically a full clip. It gets another full clip on the Mortis, gets a double kill. So this is just a whole compilation of clips he has with Mortis. He gets a full team wipe with Mortis. His gadget is so, like his, you know, his his special gadget, he avoids a team wipe. He avoids a kill, gets a team wipe. So here's the thing, since it was all in 1 clip, it won't work for 2 clips, Yugger, but that will be a 10 out of 10. I know I might be a little too generous. You need to understand something well. Mortis is extremely difficult to play as. You have to always land the shots because you're meant to team wipe a team. That's what the purpose of Mortis is, and I'm pretty sure he had the other star power where he gets his range, like his range to be enhanced for if you attack someone, because you're forced to die until you get a super or even your hypercharge. His hypercharge and super carries him pretty well, and he didn't just play in Brawl, he played in multiple modes and got a bunch of team wipes. So Yuggers will get a 10 out of 10. So far, Pole is still number 1 with Octo and Abheek still in second, tie with 17, and we had 3 people with 1 clip only, being Saric, Sakura, and Yuggers, but Yuggers has the most points of 10 out of 10, basically. And lastly, here is my good friend Chili, and he has a clip for a comeback and down, which is 4 to 15, by the way. in Bounty. Nani will miss a super, and it's a... I don't know, it's not looking too good. 10 seconds, 4 to 15, Hypercharge misses, Gus gets a kill. What the... Ooh, wow. Wow! Barely avoids death. I mean, Chili barely avoids death in the first time, too. He barely avoided. He dodged both shots, forcing Angela to fall back. Uses gadget, and everything happens so fast. Gus aims it on Colt. Gus manages to kill the Colt. It's important. Angelo kills the Nani. Chili managed to kill Byron, and then just clutchly kills the Angela, which Colt and Byron was about to corner him. Byron didn't have enough time to use his super, and just milliseconds of being killed. And they stay alive, which is having just enough to reach to tie it. So, Chili, that's a 10 out of 10. What was that? So Jesse gets killed with the fight leader. Buzz will kill 2 of the brawlers. Like say, Jesse gets a team wipe on the team. Chili will not have enough time to score the goal. He supers, but he hits the wall, and he gets the skull. Now let me tell you something. That may not look like hard. That might not look hard to do, but if you're a casual player playing the game, you don't expect stuff like that to happen. You can't expect them to open the wall up. Try to get through the wall, but he decided he went a little too right, and the ball went right. But he just barely had enough time to hit both these walls, bounce up, and the flank on the other team destroys the walls and gets a goal and wins the game for Chili's team. That may not look impressive at first for some people, but for me, that's a 9. I'm sure Chili didn't mean to do that, but the chance of that happening in a game where the enemy team will open the wall up and use it as your own goal, that's kind of rare. But Chili was the last person, and he will get a 19. So he steals the show and knocks Pole and Abheek out, getting a 19 out of 20, and Pole having 18 out of 20. And since we had 2 great clips in the past with Octo and Sherro and Abheek, they're still gonna get the Brawl Pass. We're gonna be giving away 5 of them now. So instead of having 2 Brawl Passes, it's gonna be 5 Brawl Passes. Yes, I'm that generous. I know. I need to stop being generous, but here I am. So your winners of this Discord clipping is Chili with 19 in first, Pole in second with 18, Octo and Abheek sharing third with 17, and then with the 1 clips, Yuggers will take the Brawl Pass with a full 10 out of 10. So thank you to everyone who sent a full clip to me. Clips are just 1 clip. Appreciate it a lot. We might do more events like these in the future. That depends if you want to participate in things like these, because these will happen in the future as well. You can get yourself a Brawl Pass for just submitting a clip, and who knows, you might win it. Take care, everyone.